Most artists don't have a fan base. They have followers. And that's not the same thing. Because followers don't show up when things get quiet. They don't buy tickets, they don't share your songs, they don't care when you disappear for a few months. They just scroll, double tap, and move on. The tricky part is, most artists don't even notice it's happening. They're focused on the numbers, Spotify plays, Instagram views, TikTok likes, and sure, those metrics can feel like progress, but they don't tell you how many people actually care. You have 1 million plays and still feel invisible, because numbers measure reach, not relationship. A fan base though, that's something else. Fans care. They wait for your next track. They tell friends about you. They see a post from you and feel like it's coming from someone they actually know. In this episode, I'm going to show you how to build exactly that. How to turn followers into real fans. The kind that stick with you for years, not just while you're trending. We'll talk about what makes people care, why trust comes before growth, and how to build your own little world. Your own clubhouse, filled with people who actually get you. So if you've been putting music out there and wondering why it never really sticks, this might explain it. I learned this the hard way. Back when I was touring, I thought numbers meant success. More followers, more plays, more likes, that was the goal. And for a while, I hit all of it. Big releases, cool clubs, and a solid online following. But the second I stopped posting and releasing, everything went silent. That's when I realized I didn't have a fan base. I had attention. And attention is easy to get. Connection though, isn't. And that's the difference between having a moment and having a career. Since I started artist coaching, I've worked with hundreds of artists from all over the world, and I see the same mistake happening again and again. People chase reach, not relationships. You don't need the biggest audience, you just need a strong one. So let's get clear on this. Followers watch, fans participate. Followers like your music, fans believe in you. Followers disappear when the algorithm changes. Fans stay when you change. Followers need constant reminders that you exist. Fans carry your name into rooms you've never even been in. The difference isn't the platform or your content or your release strategy, it's how people feel about you. That's what turns a listener into a supporter. And that feeling, that trust, takes time. You can't rush it, but once it's there, it lasts. So before we go any further, take a second to check in with yourself. Look at your last few posts. How many of them started a real conversation? How many people came back twice? That is your fan base. Not the number on top of your profile, the people who keep showing up when you do. That's the real fan base. Everything starts with trust. You can't expect people to support your journey if they don't trust you first. And trust doesn't come from flashy content or hype. It comes from time, honesty, and small, consistent actions. There are two parts to this: authenticity and consistency. You've heard me talk about this before. Authenticity means it's real, it's you. Consistency means people can rely on it. Let's start with authenticity. People can feel when something's forced. They can tell when a post is made for attention instead of expression. Fans don't need you to be perfect. They need you to be recognizable. Authenticity means you stop trying to be liked by everyone and start showing who you really are. The good, the weird, and the honest parts. It's in the stories you tell, the tone of voice you use, and even the kind of silence you allow. That's what makes people feel safe to trust you. Now, consistency. This one's all about proof. Every time you release, post, reply, or even show up to perform, you're quietly proving something, that you mean what you say. When you keep showing up, even when engagement is low or motivation dips, you're showing that this just isn't a phase, it's who you are. And that's when people start to lean in. It's not just about frequency, it's about alignment. Your music, your visuals, your behavior, all saying the same thing over and over again. That is how trust is built. Think about your favorite artists. You know what they stand for. You know what they sound like. You know how they'll make you feel before they even press play. That didn't happen by accident. It happened because they've spent years reinforcing the same identity. That's the real secret. Not the viral moments, but repetition with meaning. When you show up as yourself again and again, people start to relax around you. They'll know what they're going to get, and that's when connection starts to grow. That's the foundation of every strong fan base. Not the numbers, not luck, but trust. Now imagine your artist career as a clubhouse. Every song, every post, every show is an open door to that clubhouse. People just walk by all the time. Some step inside for a moment, others leave right away, and that's fine. Not everyone is supposed to stay. But a few people will feel something familiar. Maybe it's your humor, your story, your energy, your values. They'll look around and think, yeah, I like it here. And those are your real fans. And the cool thing, you don't need thousands of them. You just need enough to fill your clubhouse. A space full of people who connect with you and your world. That's what the real artists do. They don't chase the crowd, they build their own room. And that room fills up naturally, because people can tell it's real. Here's why it works so well. And it's not just the marketing, it's biology. Humans are wired to belong. Thousands of years ago, being part of a tribe meant survival. If you got left out, you didn't make it. So our brains developed this deep need to feel part of something bigger than ourselves. That never went away. It just moved online. Music taps straight into that wiring. When someone finds an artist who represents how they feel or how they see the world, it gives them that same sense of belonging. It's like finding their tribe again, just through sound. That's why your friends wear merch. That's why they get tattoos of lyrics. And that's why they drive hours to shows. It's not about the song, it's about identity. It's about feeling seen. And when your brand and your music consistently reflect who you really are, you become a signal for those people to find you and each other. That's what a fan base is. It's a modern day tribe. So how do you actually start building that kind of fan base? Let's make it practical. 1. Talk with people, not at them. Don't just post, connect. If someone comments, reply like a human, not a brand. If someone shares your music, thank them personally. People remember how you make them feel. 2. Share what you care about. It doesn't always have to be music. Show your progress, your values, your weird side. The part that makes people think, that's so him. 3. Reward your early supporters. If someone's been there from the start, make them feel seen. Repost their content, invite them to test new music, say thanks in the DMs. Those gestures create loyalty you can't buy. 4. Stay consistent. This is where most artists get loose. They post for a month, then disappear. But the truth is, people start trusting you when they know you'll still be there the next month. That's what makes fans feel safe investing in you. When you build real fans, everything changes. You don't have to scream for attention anymore. Your fans do it for you. You can take breaks, evolve your sound, even disappear for a bit, and they'll still be there. That's the difference between chasing trends and building a career. Take Laidback Luke, for example, one of the artist coaching mentors, and someone who's been doing this for decades. He lived through every trend, from vinyl to TikTok, and he's still here because he built trust, not just hype. He's built a community that grew with him. Building a fan base takes time. It's not one viral moment. It's hundreds of small moments that stack up. Every time you show up, you're making a small deposit into someone's trust bank. And one day, that all adds up into something real. So don't chase the biggest reach, chase the deepest connection. Because followers fade, but fans, they grow with you. If you want to start building your own clubhouse, not just gather followers, but create real fans, I made a worksheet that walks you through the first steps. It'll help you figure out who your true fans are, what they care about, and how to build a space they want to be part of. You can download it for free below in the description. And if you want to share your results or get feedback on it, come join us in the Discord. That's where this community actually lives. So, hope to see you inside.